Hello guys, welcome back to Witch Chat, the official Witch Hat Atelier podcast. I am your host, Lena Lemon.
And I'm your other host, Tim Liu, with my brush buddy.
Every week, I think maybe my brush buddy will show up on my doorstep. And every week, it is not. I'm coming to steal your brush buddy one of these
Call
days.
me Coco the way I got my own brush buddy.
Okay. Alrighty. Anyways, this episode, Tim.
Yeah, it's the great mountain rescue extravaganza. The storm is brewing, the river is raging, and Agott and Coco working together. At first, not really, and then, we see the actual collaboration.
Yes, sir.
Then we get some magic, then we get the witch cops coming in, and we leave on a cliffhanger. Yeah. Bad witch, what you gonna do?
All right, and with that being said, let us unlock the atelier.
So yeah, this is the mountain river rescue extravaganza moment. A lot of things happening.
A lot of things happen. I feel like this is the first episode since the beginning of the season where nothing quite lighthearted happened. Wasn't this whole episode kind of heavy?
It was heavy, and then it's cool because we got to see now like the witches interacting with what they call the outsiders. Like this is the first time where like the apprentices are like showing and like hiding their magic, like and because before in episode 5 we had a lot of magic and a lot of witch moments, but they were just allowed to do that in the open,
Right.
It was just them, and now they got others watching, so they got to be on the lookout.
And it's kind of putting their skills to test, right? So it is, like you said, the first time we're seeing all the girls kind of put into the real world, into a real world situation.
Especially, obviously, Agott, who was just like adamant in improving herself.
Which I'm glad they took her, right? I was actually surprised that they ended up taking everyone, because Agott was trying so hard. She was like, "Yo, take me, please,
let me
take me."
and then
they're like, "All right, everyone, let's go. It's a field trip." And
all right, let's open up the window way. All right, everyone get in. Like,
Agott's like, "Oh, okay, it was that easy."
But Agott like wants to be like first boots on the ground.
Yeah.
Doing her magic.
Speaking of boots, though, why are her flying shoes, are they called sylph shoes? Why are they not fixed? I'm still trying to figure that out, because in the past few episodes, they specifically point out the fact that she doesn't have them, which is why she can't fly. But I'm like, can't they just, whoo, on a pair of shoes? I don't know. I don't know if you have the answer to this, but I was a little curious about that.
I actually, in my headcanon, it's more on the principles. It's like, you broke my shoes, Coco. Fix my shoes.
You fix them, and she just has interesting. Okay.
I feel like it's straight childish stubbornness.
Right, where it's like, I'm not fixing it. You better fix it.
I'm not fixing it.
And since you didn't fix it, I guess I ain't flying. That's okay. You know what?
Work, Coco.
Okay. You know what? I'll take that. I was curious about that, but I'll take that.
And here, we also see a lot of Agott's growth. In this moment, like we jam-packed her growth and
her backstory.
An episode. Yes.
I feel like
they get a little bit of her backstory. Yes.
A little, but also kind of a lot. It was the most we've gotten so far. We really see a window into her.
The demons in her. In the
closet.
Demons
in her that were in the shape of brushes, which was kind of cool.
Yes. Love the design of that.
Yeah.
And it was in the manga, but the way they did it here in the anime was also extra cool.
I bet, because I guess in the manga
creepily
it'll
pops out talking smack, like Agott ain't poop. Like, she kind of.
And now we know that Agott comes from a pretty established family, right? They point out how her mom, I'm presuming, is a very powerful witch.
Yeah, the lines of like, is that all she can do? Like,
right? That's her daughter.
Like,
So I can really feel that she has a lot on her shoulders. She's got a burden, right? To have to be that perfect child, because she has such a famous, I guess, mother, or a really powerful mother.
This is like the rare struggles of a nepo baby.
Yeah. A nepo baby.
When you're not living up to the nepotism, like. Everyone's like, damn, we expected more from you, Agott. Like, geez.
And I think this is where we kind of realize, oh, this is why she acts that way.
Yes.
Right? This
so
is
like
why
going back
she's
all the way
she is.
from when we meet her, why she is so negative on Coco when they first meet.
And on herself too. Right? She's so hard on herself, and we kind of see a glimpse into why that's the case, probably because everyone around her growing up was so strict and be like, you're not good enough, you're not good enough. So she's obviously going to be in that kind of mindset.
I really like the boots on the ground moment where Agott's like so eager to prove themselves, and when Olruggio is just like, hold on, take a step back, and like take a deep breath and
let's also assess what magic is about, right? It's not just about proving yourself and seeing what you can do. It's about what can you do for other people. And I think that was a big character development for her in this episode as well, kind of seeing how Coco's brain works in that sense, because Coco has that mindset, right? What can she do to help? And also, I know we're talking a lot about Coco, and stop to the listeners, I'm getting distracted because Tim is just whipping the brush buddy around. Put him down. Let him rest.
Favorite fidget toy.
Anyways, as I was saying, we see a lot of Coco, a lot of Agott, but we also see Qifrey and Olruggio work together, and that was a lot of fun seeing their dynamic.
The collaboration.
Exactly. But I will say
expert witches.
Something that I couldn't help but notice was how much Qifrey was struggling trying to split the water. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like because we came from seeing him with that extravagant, crazy gold dragon that just ate up a dragon and it was so easy, I feel like stopping a strong current surely is easier. Do you know what I mean?
Are you like, all right, come on, buddy, like you got this, right? Like
the power balance feels a bit off. I don't know. Maybe I'm underestimating the strength of a strong current.
You saw that river?
I did.
That river was raging.
I did, but I would rather take that than a dragon.
The dragon he creates with cloud, with rainwater, that's readily available, versus I feel like the raging currents. It's hard to manipulate. I feel
that was cool though, seeing him kind of split the waters. So, but yeah, that was something that just popped up. I was like, he seems like he's struggling a little there, but maybe it's okay. It's just the plot.
All right, expert witch over here.
Expert water.
Water expert witch Lena Lemon, the mermaid queen, I guess. Yeah. I'll take your word for it. Queen. Sure.
But also, I feel like a big plot point here in this episode, the Knights Morales.
Yes. Dun, dun, dun. Which we get mentions of last episode, obviously, about like what they do and now we get to actually see them. In their full form. In their full majestic form. Yeah. They look. We really only get to see the face of one of them. We don't. We get a little view of all of them, but it's just the main guy. His name was Easthis, I believe. Yes.
Yeah. He's majestic. I don't like him right now because he seems very, abide the law. I don't care if you're an innocent child. We're gonna put you into prison. I don't quite like characters like that, but I will give him the benefit of the doubt.
In his defense, that whole river got turned to sand. That's kind of crazy.
You're right. You know what? You're right. You're right.
In his defense, he just rolls up. There's 2 kids and a whole river that got turned to sand. So his mind is probably like, okay, who here did the unthinkable? But
he didn't even give her a chance to say something. He whipped out that creepy eye thing. He was like, "All right, you're out. All right. Let's go."
I wish I had some kind of thing. Yeah. Memory erase.
No chance to talk. She couldn't be like, "Hold on, let me get a lawyer. Hold on, let me wait for Qifrey." He just went straight for the boom.
There is no Miranda rights. There's no witch lawyer.
And he's not like, "Oh, this is such a cute little girl. Let me listen to her. Let me hear her out." He's like,
maybe if everybody was leaning as me and you, Lena, there'd be a lot more brimmed.
You're right.
Brimmed cats.
You know what? We're the problem.
We're the problem.
We are the problem.
Hey, leave Coco alone. That's my little mwah. That's my little girl.
First impressions. I love their design. I think their outfit.
Yes.
Drippy. They pull up.
What can I say?
What can I say?
They got cool rods with like these like these tassels that like
Yeah.
extend and like wrap people around. You know, like
That was cool. I like that weapon.
their hats too. Drip. They got little wings.
With the wings, I
Yeah,
know,
coming on the
I
side.
know. Well, of course, my favorite part of this
Yes.
episode,
Magical moments.
magical moments. Our magical moment, what our favorite moment is, and for me, I gotta say, it is seeing Qifrey and Olruggio work together. I think it was the first time we kind of saw the two adults, like the pros, right? do their
Expert
thing.
witches.
The
at
expert
work.
witches, they don't really need that much communication. They just know what to do. They're in there.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they boots on the ground. They're like, all right, let's figure this
Boom.
thing out. You know, Qifrey's
like,
there
you?
with his weapon, splitting the
Yep.
water, and Olruggio's
Guy who hates
going out
water,
there,
go
grabbing
split the
his-
water.
Exactly, and he's there picking the kids out of the carriage. Like it's so efficient. Just the teamwork, right? They're
Yes.
dynamic. You can tell that they have a lot of history together, and so
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
a lot of fun to see.
I really like them also, like focusing the camera on their high five, like
Yes.
ooh,
That high five, you know when you like go to dap someone up and it's a good one. It's like
that's
it like oh wait,
and
that
you're
one
like
was a good one, too.
ooh, that made a
Yeah,
good sound.
That was
made a good
their
sound.
high five. It echoed.
That's how much of a bestie and close they are. Is every high five they probably do is perfect timing.
Is
It makes
perfect.
the best kind of.
Yeah. Mhm. What about you? What was your favorite?
Similar to that like moment of them like rescuing people, but specifically the rain cleaver. Hands down. With I feel like the way the witches work, it's like yes, it's a weapon, but I think like I can see Qifrey never have used it for offense against somebody. Like it's like a weapon that he uses for like very practical. It's like a way
Right.
an axe. You know, you can chop a tree down or you can chop somebody down. But he's not
Right,
chopping
right.
anyone down. He's only
Well,
chopping trees with it. So
It's cool because it is in essence it's just a sword, right? But like you said, there's all the mini spells casted on it.
the little like the designs of the
Uh-huh.
spells like on the sword, so cool.
And
So
it makes
cool.
me wonder. I wonder if as a sword itself, if it's actually sharp. You know,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
is
yeah.
it just a medium for spells to be cast on, you know, and it doesn't really act as like a sword that can cut what a regular
Yeah,
sword
and
can
we won't
do.
find out because
Oh.
you know Tetia and Coco was like, let me
Oh
Sensei, let me grab it.
They're
Teacher,
like, let me hold it.
Yeah.
Qifrey's like, absolutely not, children. This is way
Qifrey
out
was
of order."
shut him down so fast, like no, clink, like
No, the design of that
heck
weapon
no.
was really cool, and I personally am a big fan of weapon design in
Yes.
shows, and especially anime because it gets
fictional
so
weapons.
fictional weapons are so creative. The designs are so
Wow.
cool.
Wow.
I love big weapons. I love the big weapon small girl trope. Big fan.
Yeah.
But on that note, I'm curious if you could have your own magical weapon.
I would basically something like a rain cleaver, except for fire, basically.
Okay, so you're just copying him. Cool.
Yeah, well, you know, it's cool. Don't reinvent the wheel.
You also have a flame shirt on for the
Yeah,
listeners
I know, right?
out there.
I got my
you're
Guy
on
Fieri.
brand. You're very, very on brand.
Yeah. No, I love the flame element. Like, I'm more biased towards the flame element. So instead of cleaving fire, though, I want a sword that like has flames surrounding it. Like you pull it out and then it activates
So it would just be a sword on
with
fire.
flames on it, dude.
flames
That'd be
on it.
sick.
That would be. I just feel like though you would be hot wielding it.
That's
You
why
know?
I'll probably
You'll
have
just be
some
sweating
maybe I'll-
while you're like,
my robe will have like cooling. Maybe I'll have some like wind seals
Oh,
in
okay,
my
okay,
robe
okay.
that like has AC. You know. Come on now, let's think magical here.
All right.
What about you though? What's your weapon?
For me, I've always been biased towards scythes. I like
a classic
a
anime
nice
weapon.
big scythe.
Yeah.
I always think of characters like Maka from Soul Leader with her big scythe. So cool.
With the scythe just swing.
Yeah,
swinging it.
or
Yeah,
or
yeah,
from
yeah.
Durarara, the girl, the motorcycle girl.
Yep.
I love it. So for me, I would definitely say Celti. Celti was her name. But I would definitely say a big scythe, but specifically an ice scythe.
Oh.
Mm.
Miss former figure skater,
yeah,
ice
yes.
rink.
I love ice, the ice element, but I think it would be cool if like anything I slash.
It'd be cool, yeah. You use
ice.
your little thing to make an ice floor. You got your selfie shoes to slide around the ice, and then you use the scythe to.
Just ice spikes going. Yeah.
We're both quite violent with our magical weapons, though. I have to say. Are we brimmed caps?
I wouldn't use it for violence, all right? It's
Okay.
more for the show of things. It just looks it's a spectacle, you know? Same with yours too. You know, I don't think you're out here trying to burn people, or I don't. Guess we'll never know. And
If
with
they
that
wrong
being
me,
said, with that
They
being
come
said,
after my baby brush buddy. You know? Maybe
don't
I gotta
go after his brush buddy.
maybe I gotta give him the old.
But also, not to bring back your flame sword, but you might be having to use that because our girls got kidnapped. We did end on quite a cliffhanger. Our two girls,
Yeah.
Coco and Agott, did get kidnapped, and that's all we saw. We gotta wait till 1
Not
week.
really kidnapped. They got arrested. Let's be fair.
Okay, yeah,
Because they're
same,
not
same.
taken away. They're not napped. They're just
You're-
been wrapped. You know.
That bars. You're
Bars.
right. You're right. They're just wrapped up, but I'm
They're kid wrapped.
okay. But with that being said,
Oh, with that being said.
With that being said, we gotta wait till next episode to see whether they
Yes.
will actually be kidnapped, or who knows.
Thank you for joining us on Witch Chat, brought to you by Crunchyroll. Be sure to subscribe so you can never miss an episode.
Witch Chat is hosted by me, Lena Lemon, and Tim Liu. Our executive producers are Leah President and Nicholas Friedman. Our podcast producer is Kyla Carnero, and our marketing producer is Carla Solorzano.
And special thanks to the creator of Witch Hat Atelier, Kamome Shirahama. Thank you so much.
See you guys next week.
See you guys next week. Bye-bye.